Hello kids, hi, let's learn a new story today from Happy Days Stories, Hapu Menace. Let's go into the story. Hapu was a naughty baby elephant who spent his days in thoughtless mischief and fun. He was proud of his huge size and great strength. Hapu always teased the young inhabitants of the jungle. Teasing and troubling others was a source of his pressure for him. Often he would uproot the trees coming on his way. Sometimes he even inserted his trunk into the bird's nest and destroyed them along with the eggs. The birds and the animals like parrot, sparrow, woodpecker, peacock, owl, monkey, squirrel, rat, and honeybees who lived on the trees were very disturbed. Hapu had often been making these residents homeless, so they all were sad, angry, and upset. One day, all the grieved birds and animals sat together to discuss the menace of the young elephant. Sparrow cried, "This evil is making me homeless times and again. He breaks my nest and eggs. My small kids also died after falling from the nest." Parrot too nodded in anger and said, "Yes, he has broken my house too." Monkey joined them and remarked, "He destroys the trees laden with fruits. I seldom have to sleep empty stomach." Queen Bee assured, "Don't worry, I will teach him a lesson. Can anyone tell me where he stays?" She asked further. Owl replied promptly, Yes, I know. One night when I was flying over the pond, I saw him sleeping in the house in the deep forest." Owl further said, "I can even show that place to you." Queen Bee requested Owl to show the place. Owl agreed happily. Queen Bee instructed her companion honey bees to come with her. Owl led them to Hapu's place. By the time they reached his house, it was dusk. Queen Bee thanked the owl and requested him to get back to his work. Queen Bee, along with her followers, hid inside the house waiting for Hapu to return. After a full day's fun and mischief, when Hapu returned home in the evening, he was extremely tired, so he went to sleep immediately. To his horror, honeybees attacked him with full force, then even entered into his nose and ears. He started screaming in pain. He jumped in fright and ran out in the deep dark forest. Initially, he could not understand as to what was happening to him. Honeybees continued to bite him till he became unconscious. Honeybees flew back to their place thereafter. Next day, when Hapu woke up early in the morning, his whole body was paining. It was badly swollen. He was hungry too. Somehow he managed to stand and walk towards the nearest tree for his food. However, he could not gather strength to break the branches or leaves from the tree. He was exhausted and was in great pain. All the animals and the birds surrounded him and started laughing and teasing him. He felt humiliated and lonely. Whole day Hapu was in pain, and so he had to remain hungry too. When poor and baffled Hapu reached his house in the evening, those honeybees were waiting to welcome him again. Honeybees attacked Hapu with fresh vengeance. The strong and mighty elephant was horrified and started running away from his house to get rid those tiny honeybees. The tiny creatures gave Hapu a good chase and then came back to home, leaving him lonely in the dark jungle. Next day, when Hapu woke up, He appeared plumber because of his terribly swollen body. His whole body was aching and he was in miserable condition. He wanted to go back home and sleep. However, he was too scared to do so. He was feeling homeless. Hapu started thinking about the small birds and animals whom he had often rendered homeless. He realized the mysteries in being homeless. He was feeling extremely sorry for his unkind acts. He decided to apologize to the tree inhabitants whom he had troubled in the past. He went to them and spoke in humble voice, "Please forgive me. I have troubled you a lot, and now that is not a pardonable." The mighty elephant waited for a while and then he said, "It was all fun for me, as I could not understand your plight. But I promise you that I will never ever trouble you in future. Please accept me as your friend," begged Hapu. After listening to the repentant elephant's apology, all the birds, animals cheered him. All of them were delighted, as not only to the menace was over but also jungle's biggest and mightiest animal was their friend. If you like this video, like, share and subscribe to GL Lifehacks for more stories and videos. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Bye kids. See you again.